What is up, guys? G here. Welcome back to another live stream. Just wanted to do a quick video and do an update on basically a stock market recap. And if you guys have any questions, definitely put them in the chat. Yeah, what basically happened, some chop city today, just chop, not much action, honestly. We talked about that yesterday, so it did play out pretty good for us. I try to be patient with my positions and kind of wait till the end of the day to get a position. But I do think tomorrow is the bigger day. So today we just went up and down. We closed only down 0.07% and slightly down after hours, so not too much going on. But tomorrow we've got data coming out, so I want to do that, go over some of that data, look at the chart, tell you guys what I think are my predictions at least, and then we'll browse through some of the options and also a few stocks that I think could be interesting. Nvidia, DraftKings, a few of those, Snow, and then some earnings that came out today. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you do, please subscribe to the channel and you can join the next live stream. Hit the like button for me, helps out a ton. And let's get into it really quick. So not too much, like I said. Stocks closed mixed ahead of the November jobs report. So basically we had a big move on Wednesday, and after that you gotta cool off, digest the data and everything, or not data, but just the optimism that came out of Jerome Powell. So I wasn't really expecting too much today. Stocks did kind of tilt a little bit more bearish, but for the most part, really sideways. And really that's because people are looking ahead to November data, or tomorrow's data, basically November employment report, which is going to be actually out before market open. So that's going to be an hour before 8:30 Eastern on Friday. And really the economists are expecting about 200,000 to rise, but the unemployment rate to stay above 3.7. And so really what's going on is just we need some more job destruction, or if there's still a lot of people on the payroll and stuff, then basically Jerome Powell's job or the Fed's job is not done, and we're going to continue to see more rate hikes, or at least no pause in the near term. So that's basically the thesis there. On the economic data front on Thursday, so we had data today. An inflation measurement closed watch by the Federal Reserve. It rose 0.2% in October, which is less than expected, and yet another good sign for cooling inflation. But this is not too big of the data. The other one is, like I said, it's going to be the jobless claims. So today I think they came in a little over the expectations, so came in at 225 for the week of November, decrease of 1,600. And yeah, decrease from last week's. Okay, so I think those came in a little bit higher, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's one other thing I wanted to hear. So yeah, no, these are just numbers here that came in, or the closing of the data. But I do want to look ahead and tell you guys job data. Investors wait for the job data Friday, which could determine the pace of the Federal Reserve's future rate hike, which is basically what I was saying. We're not going to really move too much. So we'll look at the chart in just a second, and I can better explain stuff. But here's some of the bigger movers from today. Or we had Salesforce down about 8%, and then we had Costco report their November sales, and actually came down about 6.6%. So these were some good plays for today. And then I guess really there's one quote in here that I found that was interesting. Where is it at? It looks more technical and just looks like an exhale from yesterday's big push. So that's basically something what I was trying to say, where we had a huge move up, so we really wanted to just digest and catch our breath or whatever, and then tomorrow after we get confirmation of the data, and that's basically going to be on the economic calendar. And let me go ahead and pull that up. But just depending on how the data comes out tomorrow, where's tomorrow? Oh, where is it? Okay, right here. This week it's going to be on Friday. So just scrolling all the way down, non-farm payrolls right here, 200 is expected, and I'll show you guys some of the numbers from last month, or last report. My computer is really slow. Okay, so this is from November 4th. Actual was 261, previous was 315, so it did come down. Today we're expecting even further down, so to 200,000. But do keep in mind that we have like seasonal hiring. Some companies did start cutting back on hiring and having their job openings and stuff, so that's I actually don't really know what to expect, but what we can kind of figure out is if the job numbers come in higher, that's going to be bad for the market. So good data is going to be bad for the market, bad data is going to be good. And so this is why I want to kind of shift over to the SPY. And basically what's going on is yesterday we had the huge move, and then we were kind of cooling off, and we basically pointed this out. We have the big downtrend, which we haven't really broken above yet, and maybe we can see this better on a 1 hour chart, something like that. So let me see. We basically bounce off the support and the resistance here, going alongside an ascending wedge sort of. And then tomorrow, after we get the data, we're going to get more confirmation. So today, consolidation. Tomorrow, I do expect a bigger day. And I mean, it's a pretty big day. After we get confirmation, we'll probably move like 4 points to the upside, or we could possibly move 4 points to the downside. So I definitely don't expect consolidation tomorrow, because we'll definitely be moving based off the data. So tomorrow will be the best day to actually start playing some options and stuff. As far as like the chart and stuff, we do have bullish momentum still, but it's all going to change. I mean, really right now we're just job dependent, so that's really not much more we can say on that. But everything is leading up to possibly a huge move to the upside to like 430, or possibly retouch the 390 later next week. So that's what I'm looking at there. Let's take a look at some of the stocks that we were looking at yesterday. So yesterday we talked about snow, I believe. Yeah, should we talk about snow? As far as, I guess, not really much else on the thing here. This was a little too quick. Yeah. So bigger day. I would expect Friday to close above 412 or 403, possibly retest the lows. I mean, I would expect a good 4-point move tomorrow. But some of the stocks that I'd be interested in is gonna be Nvidia. This one looks beautiful to the upside, but I am bearish on it just because it is overvalued. But this is like a beautiful cup and handle here, and it looked like it broke above the handle, so it could have a nice move back up to like 190. I would say at least conservatively, like maybe 178. But it did drop after hours, surprisingly. Let me double check really quick. I think it's down to like 160 or something. No, not 160, 169. Yeah, Nvidia for some reason fell off. So not sure if it's related to some of the earnings from some of the other stocks. Oh shit, what is this? So we had Zscaler, I believe, was one of the earnings. We had Marvel. We had, I might need to pull it up on. What's up, Trippy? What's going on? You joining the live stream?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I got the notification. Decided to hop on and say what's up.
Let's go. Basically, I already covered the stock market update. I'm telling everybody that we're gonna have a big day. Like yesterday, we said chop, right? Because I might need to go back to this, to the and share this with you really quick. Let me share this with you. But basically, what I was saying is we basically talked about this yesterday, just chopping it up until data on Friday, and then tomorrow we're gonna get the big move up to like 412. I'm thinking, possibly down to 408. What do you think?
No, a couple live streams ago, when you did it like a couple weeks ago, I said that I see the SPY going to 430.
Yeah.
But to talk about yesterday's live stream, we kind of hit the nail in the head, didn't we?
Yeah.
Market was choppy, down 30 cents today, a little bit more down after hours. I still expect volatile movement on Friday.
Well, tomorrow we get data is what I was saying. So I think tomorrow is the, today was a consolidation, and then tomorrow we're going to get the bigger move, because we're going to get, so basically what happens is, I think from tomorrow's data and then up until Jerome Powell, we don't really have much data. I was looking at some of the economic stuff let me just double check really quick, but I was looking next week data. We don't really have much. So OPEC meeting, and then we have ISM non-manufacturing PMIs, those could affect something, but it wouldn't be enough to move the market too much.
Yeah.
And then crude oils is, basically all that stuff is priced in. We do have PPI at the end of the week, but rest of the day, like Wednesday or Monday up till Thursday, other than jobless claims, we don't really have much data. So I think tomorrow is like the pivotal point, and then after that, that's going to lead us in a direction going into Powell. So do you think the jobs come in higher or lower?
I think higher, but not by a lot. I don't think the market would, if I'm being honest, I don't think the market will react much for tomorrow. Oh no, tomorrow is Friday, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, then like I said, market's gonna go volatile. I think to the upside, in my opinion. I think we still have room to go.
Yeah.
And then Monday, honestly, Monday we could take a dip. But I also
That's
would
true.
not be surprised if we consolidate and chop it up for the rest of the week. Keep in mind, USA on Saturday.
Yeah. You brought up a good point about we have a lot more upside. And there was an article I completely forgot to bring up. Here's what history says about the stock market performance in December. This just came out today, and you already see Mr. Santa rally here. So there's been a lot of data historically and stuff. Stocks are getting ready to wrap up a good November. Some saw equities bounce off their October lows. So October usually isn't very good, but we do have momentum going into December. Other than like tax harvesting and stuff, December tends to be a pretty good month. So we have winning percentage here for Dow Jones about, what is this? Almost one. Well, this is negative, but the SPY, where's the SPY? What happened? Did you drop off?
My bad. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to my friend Neto, to my friend Logan, and I don't like you, Blue Apple, but they're hearing the live stream right now. Let's talk about the stocks. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. If you guys have stocks, put them in the chat. We have nobody in here right now, but we need stocks. Yeah. We need stocks to cover on the live stream, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, what I was saying before you left, stock tends to perform pretty good in December based off like a Santa rally, just a seasonal vibe. We wrapped up a pretty good November after like a super bad October. And so here's the chart that I was looking at. So on the, September and October, just bloody always. We tend to kind of sell in May and go away kind of vibe, right? So just kind of stagnant. And then people start putting...
My bad. Luckily for the market, we had the elections, midterm election in mid-November, which, not gonna lie, it did pump up the SPY. And it's still, in my opinion, that effect is still happening at the moment.
Yeah, it is. But most of that doesn't get decided yet, right? They're still doing November votes or something like that. Like, they're still counting stuff.
Yeah.
They haven't made a decision.
Honestly, just prepare for a huge downside December, early January, in my opinion.
End of December, early January. So you see upside in December. Historically, it says good data, all right? Of course, averages and other historical are rough because there was this one year where the market just went down bad. It could be this year. In 2018, the market like came down 9.2% plunge. But since then, just here's some more historic stuff. On average, December return for the Dow is 1.4%, second only to July. The S&P is up 73% of the time, its highest winning percentage of any other month. The average December return for the S&P 500 is 1.4. It's the third best month on average, and the NASDAQ is up 61% of the time. So that's really flipping a coin there. I mean, a little slider to the bullish side, but just in general, December tends to lean to the bullish side. Average December return for the NASDAQ is 1.7, third best month on average. And then the Russell is up almost 83% of the time, highest winning percentage of any month. The December return for Russell is the best average for any month. So just good statistical historical data there. And so people tend to lean bullish for December. And so I do kind of agree with you a little bit if it wasn't for like the data coming out tomorrow. Just because, like, I was asking you about the numbers earlier, and I was
Yeah.
saying you think the numbers come in higher or lower, and a lot of people used to tend to higher for season, like for Christmas, packaging, like whatever warehouse and stuff. A lot of people tend to buy for Christmas and holidays and travel a lot, so a lot of people need to hire up, right? Like the airports, Uber, everything. So a lot of people do more hiring, but hiring in this type of economy right now is bad for Jerome. He doesn't want to see that because then people still have money to be able to buy stuff, and then return that kind of keeps the inflation up. So that's like the one thing like in the way of a beautiful December leading up month, basically. But let's shift back over to the chart. What you want to talk? What do you want to talk about? What do you have anything to add to that?
Historically as well, after the World Cup is over, market likes to tank, and it's just so weird that the timing on everything with the World Cup being pushed and all the way till the
Yeah,
end of mid-December or mid-December.
yeah, yeah.
That's some typical
So
stuff to keep in mind.
like some big DD, some big brain tinfoil. So I was covering the SPY earlier, and what I was saying is we expect a choppiness today. We're not surprised. We're still in the ascending trend right here and the descending resistance. But overall, the main, everything kind of lines up together, right? These points, these data points, we're trading around this data, like this trend line here, and that's where we're having a hard time struggling. And tomorrow we're gonna break out or get rejected. And so I was saying, like, if we break down or good data comes out, saying good data means like high payrolls, then I would expect us to pull down on like 403, which is going to be our previously support here, or previous highs. And if we actually get bad numbers, so like job demand is coming down, then we would probably, go crazy back up to like 412, possibly even like, I wouldn't say tomorrow, but 420. So things could get really interesting after this week, I think. Not to mention we are still technically in a bullish trend, right? So we're still
Yeah.
consolidating here, and so we still have. I feel like we have a ways to go. That doesn't mean we won't have red days, because we can still be bullish and have these pullbacks, right, where we come back down
Yeah.
and then go up.
We've been seeing this pattern throughout basically this whole year, where it always does an inverse reversal and vice versa. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. And we just have J Pong. What's up, man? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, put down any tickers you guys want me. I forgot should have put the comment there, but yeah, comment any tickers you guys want me to look at.
5%
We
off
don't really have
digital
anything.
whales. Link in the description, guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can do that too, and we can look at the whale stuff too for you if you want. Comment any tickers to cover. I don't really have any list today. I don't really have a list. Well, actually, I do. Yesterday we talked about. Let's just say what we talked about yesterday. What did we talk about? We talked snow, which was following the earnings. I thought that was going to do good today. I think it did good. Snow,
Another
SoFi.
solid day from Build-A-Bear. Not up
Oh
too
yeah, we
much,
did.
but really
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
and healthy green for the day.
Right, right. Trippy covered Beth Body Works. Wait, Build a Bear Workshop. Clean Energy. I covered SoFi, DraftKings, and Snow. There was another one. Oh, XPEV. I said XPEV was gonna just China stocks. We're gonna be interesting, volatile. So good opportunity. How do you spell volatile? Anyway, those are the ones that we covered last time. So we'll kind of recap those, but let's take a look at stall first. My picks. Let me do my picks. All right, and then we're talking about Star right now. Star, let's take a look at that. I've never heard of this one. What is it? Star International Corp. So this is a penny stock. What are you thinking about this? It says it has a bearish momentum. It's up, but bearish momentum on the 1 hour. But on the daily, it does look bullish.
Wait, did you
And
recommend? Is this yours that you're playing?
no, this is Jay Pong's. Have you heard of this one? Star Alliance International.
No,
Not exactly sure what
haven't, but the name seems intriguing. I feel like I should know
Yeah,
something
yeah,
about it. It
yeah.
does
Do you
look
have
like
any news?
it's staircasing to the upside,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, yeah.
on the technicals, it is a buy. What's the
Yeah,
all-time high for this? Can we check that really quick?
all-time high. Let me see. I don't have any data. Oh, well, 52 high. Where's my numbers? 52 week high, $2. So it's 10% at 10x.
10x, yeah.
Just filled the downward gap. Okay, so he's talking about the gap. Is he on the daily here? Let me check a look. Oh yeah, he's talking about this gap.
Yeah, usually.
That's pretty. Go ahead.
Usually with penny stocks, during the market, day traders just like to put their income, dump it, take it out end of day. But if there is something behind this, like government contracts or something like that,
Yeah.
it is a good opportunity. It does look like a buy-in right now, but if I'm being honest, depending on the market for tomorrow and Monday, you could have a better opportunity to buy in.
Yeah, my comments was gonna be, I think this gap fill was impressive. You can see this long wick right here. This long wick.
Very
This is not financial advice. Very strong. Like it came down to this level and it got ate up, and that's all in one day. So basically, it opened at 23 cents. It went all the way down 50%, and then it went back up to 20 cents. So it just looks pretty strong generally. It did close above the gap, so it filled the gap and then it went back up, which I was looking actually also at this. It kind of looks like an inverse head and shoulders, or maybe a cup and handle, which cup and handle is usually a bullish pattern. So it could retouch here and then come back down and fill the candle and then possibly break out. Or it could be an inverse head and shoulders where you have a shoulder here, a head, and then maybe this is the shoulder. And this is another bullish pattern too. So it does look strong. Like I said, on the daily, the indicator says it's bullish. On the 1 hour, I wouldn't be too concerned just yet. It looks like it's still on the uptrend. So we got the trend here. So I think it looks good. It could also be forming a head and shoulders pattern here, which this would be bearish, but I would say it would have at least one more run back up to like 24 cents, I think. If it was going to be a bearish pattern here, we got a shoulder, we got a head, and then maybe another shoulder. And then this would be a bearish pattern. So in this case, if it breaks this trend line, it would probably come back down pretty far. So I'm thinking like
bullish divergence as well.
Yeah, so it's starting. So yeah, it's on a bearish downtrend, but it is starting to cross into a bearish momentum. So this one low key bullish divergence. Also, this JPong, is this your backup account, Trippy? Or this is for real?
No.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll say this one's interesting. How's the volume look on this? It doesn't have that much volume. That's the only thing, but it might just be. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on her for sure. We're gonna keep an eye. Is this one OTC though? Yeah, it's OTC.
Yeah.
So you need a big boy broker to trade. Wait, you can trade OTC in Webull now, right?
I'm not sure. I'm on Thinkorswim.
Oh yeah, you got that big boy broker. All right, so yeah, we'll add this one. I think stall. We added it to the list right here, stall, and we'll see how it performs tomorrow. You guys want to look at some of these other ones? XPEV. I think it played out pretty interesting. So yesterday we had a huge run. I far exceeded my expectations. I was expecting like a pullback to like 950. Didn't quite get there just yet. But I am starting to get bearish on this one. Just because it got rejected at the $10 level here. So you can see this is 1 hour. We straight up gapped down. We tried to go up there and we got rejected. So it does look bearish. If we break under like 980, I would say we come all the way back down here to this level here, which is like low nines. So I would be looking for a break of like this uptrend here if this fails right here. And yeah, I would be looking for more downside. But there is, the gap down here. So I mean, we could go as far as there. So that's kind of low-key bearish. I was expecting a 950 retouch. We haven't got there yet, so maybe more downside. TD Ameritrade, and I forgot there's another one I also trade too. Yeah, it might be. I think Webull has the other one. No, I think you can trade on the OTC. So this is China stocks. We can look at China stocks. This was down nasty, bro. It was nasty. We talked about this one yesterday. We wanted a little pullback to see if we could buy in. Hasn't came down yet. The MACD is flipping too, so we'll keep kind of bearish on it. On the daily is still bullish, but again, I kind of want to wait to see if we retouch 950, just because we got some nice consolidation levels here. So this will be more of a interesting level to keep an eye on. And then after that, if it doesn't hold this level, then we're gonna fill the gap down here, which we marked out. And if it holds this support, then we'd probably retouch at least $10, I would say. You got anything to add, Trippy? Any stocks you want to look? Jay says, my buddy told me about style, and he is a lot more experienced than I am. Damn. Yeah, I personally don't trade the penny stocks because they can be very volatile, very risky. And I play options, so I don't think the OTC has options. Do they, Trippy?
No.
Brody's. But yeah, you can load up on shares and make hella bread even with just shares, huh?
Yeah.
Yesterday we talked about
a huge movement with that movie rental place.
Which one?
And what's it called?
I don't know. What do you think about snow though?
Really,
this is the one we talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
This is freaking nasty, bro. Like, I think it could continue going up to like 160. This is our next level, I think. He said, "I'll be right back. My wife is calling." Oh, he's got the woman problem, bro. What you gotta say to that?
I have it too. Damn.
Damn, yeah, it's crazy. You can relate. Are you still bullish on snow or what? It looks strong still. I think it goes back up to 165.
I believe there's more upside.
Yeah, but again, we gotta.
Blockbuster was the name on the OTC.
Who?
Blockbuster. Remember when people kept popping that throughout the year on the OTC?
Oh, right. Yeah. So snow has some more upside. I think just institutions like keep buying it up. The algos, the computers, they just buy it up. People want to short it, and algos just keep buying it up. So just ride the trend. But like again, tomorrow the first thing we should watch is the data, see how the market takes it, and then we'll play accordingly, right? So if we want to play upside stocks, if like the data comes in bad and we're bullish and the market goes just bananas, then we'll play snow because the earnings came out pretty good and then they revised their guidance. So they're just going to keep going back up. And the reason I say they could keep going up is because their last earnings was like, they capped up to like 190. I'm not saying we can go down there, but there's definitely some opportunity here. And I mean, we could, yeah, if we continue on this uptrend, I mean, I would say we keep going possibly all the way up here to like 168. So somewhere, you know, to touch the trend line right here. Yeah.
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. Yeah, and the good thing about this one, I think, is the options kind of got some IV crush a little bit yesterday because after earnings, I think it like went all the way down to 120, and then by market open, it went all the way back up. So all the calls were basically crushed, all the puts were basically crushed, and then I guess people that started buying options at open, I mean, they were getting them on a discount, and then you could just load up. So there could be more upside. I would say 163 is possibly the range that I'd be looking at. So that was the one that we talked about yesterday. What's the other ones you guys want to talk about? Should we look at DraftKings or SoFi? Oh, there's one thing I want to talk about actually. I want to talk about oil. So something's going on with the dollar. You want to talk about the dollar, Trippy? It's like at a very strong support, but very critical level. And maybe I should have talked about this earlier. But this is the dollar here, the DXY. Just been selling off for like I don't know how long. We've been getting shorted on the dollar. Just been coming down, yen going up, everything, just manipulation, right? But this is a very strong level, like 104. Like if we break that, I mean, really, if we break 103, then we're gonna. I mean, we have a long way to drop, like basically back to 100. So this is like a very strong support. I would actually say it's more of a range actually. So we could do. I mean, we could do here, but this is really like the range. If we break this range, then things could definitely get bad for the dollar. That would be very bullish for the market though. But if we bounce here, things could get really bad for the market. So this is all kind of leading up to the other data. Like the data is going to tell us which direction. The dollar is going to tell us which direction. And I'm back. You guys have a Discord? We have a Discord, but it's just kind of like a few of us. There's a link in the description. It's just a couple of us, you know, we're just learning how to do trades and stuff. Ain't that right, Trippy? Is this your boy, or who is this, Trippy?
No, but come on. There's only a couple of newbie traders there. For the most part, we all know what we're doing.
I guess so. We'd be taking L's though, so. But it's honest work. It's not much. Anyway, what I was saying about the dollar is we could be forming a head and shoulder.
Digits though, in our trading career.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's true. That's true. He's not lying. So basically what I'm saying though is basically we could maybe make a head and shoulders pattern here. So if we bounce off of this level here, which is, you know, like I said, a strong support, based off good data and stuff, we'll probably fall underneath this and it'll be game over. Stock market's going to rally until Jerome Powell, which is like December 13th or 14th, I'm not sure. But if we have bad data, then we could bounce, the dollar could bounce, and then we could have this head and shoulders play out, which would be bad for the market. So I think that's what I'm looking for in the dollar. And what's weird is commodities will go, well, if the dollar goes down, then commodities are going up. But lately, the dollar's been going, if the dollar's going down, commodities go up, so oil and stuff. But lately, the dollar's been going down, and also oil's been going down. So for example, I was trying to play this one today, and it was just selling off all day. Like all day it was just selling off. So it's been in a downtrend, which doesn't make sense. The dollar's been going down, the commodities have been going down. So I don't know if this is like a leading indicator. So where the oil's going down, that would mean that the oil, if the oil's going down, then that would mean that dollar should be going up, I think. What'd you think? I don't know. So that was just like a correlation. I'm not very good at this, but dollar's going down, commodities should be going up, right? But that hasn't been the case lately. So either some of them snitching. Damn. Oh, the Brody joined the Discord. That's what's up. Hey, good looking out, brother. So yeah, I don't know what to say with this, Trippy. Dollar's going down, commodities are going down. There's something's up with that. I would think since the dollar's going down, then the commodities would be going up, oil and stuff. And it could be the media just suppressing oil and stuff, but I would be expecting the inverse to happen with them, and it hasn't. So I think either oil is already like leading down and dollar's gonna flip soon and make that correlation correct, or the dollar's going down and oil's gonna skyrocket soon. One of those two I think is gonna happen. Anyway, what stocks you want to talk about, Trippy? Fuck. Brody's probably cooking and baking right now. Let's see what we got. SoFi. So we talked about SoFi. There was something coming out. Something came out of I think it's the what's it called? Still haven't broke above this. It looks like it got rejected at this level that we talked about yesterday. But what I was gonna say is what's it called? The student loan stuff. I think it's getting sent through Supreme Court, which could be bullish for SoFi. Supreme Court to hear case on Biden's student loan. And the reason I think that would be bullish for SoFi is because if the student loan debt does get passed or whatever, then that means that they wouldn't extend the pause because right now Biden basically extended it till the end of next year or mid next year, which is why SoFi has been selling off. But if they do the student loan forgiveness, then maybe they remove that extension. And And then student loan forgiveness would also, I guess, I mean, $20,000 would go to SoFi if people have debts. Somebody's got to pay those debts, right? So somebody gave them those debts, so it could be, or those loans. So it could be SoFi benefiting from the student loan forgiveness. I think, at least that's how I broke it down. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on SoFi. I had shares. I basically broke out even because I bought SoFi like at basically right around this range, and I was back holding, and it came up there, and I cut my shares. But I am keeping this on watch in case something happens with some of the stuff I just mentioned. So looking for a pullback, maybe 460, 450. And then I would definitely buy some more shares. So a good day to start looking this one. I mean, you want to buy when things go down, not when things go up. So that's the one that it's on my watch list, and we'll see how that one plays out. But it does look like it's forming a pennant, and you can basically see that, right? So I would expect maybe, if we can break above this, retouch that, continue going down. But I mean, retouch of like 530. Something that I'll be keeping an eye on. Really, we're just really data driven tomorrow. That's the main thing. That's the first thing to watch, and it's gonna come out before market opens. And then after that, we could find direction in the market. Can you check Apron? Yeah, I think I've heard that one's Blue Apron or whatever. This is DraftKings. I think this is a must watch. I think it just looks nice. But let's watch Apron really quick. Where is this? Oh, this one got sold off, right? Do you know anything about Blue Apron, Trippy? Or are you gone? There's no interest in this. It's just chilling on the downside. I think the trend is like all the way. Actually, maybe it could start doing something soon. Interesting. Yeah, it could maybe start doing something soon. Yeah, how you know these plays, brother? How you learning about these plays? It looks like it's got this downtrend here. If it can start breaking outside of it, and things. Let me look at the auto trender. We got an auto trend. Yeah, it's got a similar trend here. MACD. Let's go back to the MACD. Yeah, I see you. So the stock really hasn't been going up yet, but the MACD's already like, what the hell was that? The MACD's already like trying to turn bullish. Momentum is bullish, but it hasn't really reflected on the stock price. Now I don't know if it's because it only moves in like small increments. I mean, I guess it is up 2%, but it's just 3 cents. I would be interested in this if it can get outside of that downtrend, and then maybe outside of like 115, I think, or if at least it can reclaim like the lower level. What's this like? Yeah, I would say like 110. Yeah, if it can like get above this, and then we could start looking at this gap up here. It might be a little early, I think, but then we could start looking at gap fills up here. It's been consolidating for a while, so it's just been kind of like sideways for the most part. Kind of like sideways. Yeah, things could get interesting though once we start getting outside of this downtrend. Other than that, man, it's been kind of sideways for real. But then, yeah, things could get interesting because we got levels up here, like $2. We got another gap there, it looks like, too, actually. Wow. Yeah, 110 break gets her started. Yeah, exactly. I'm in a lot of Discords, I guess, so I try to get to know the right people. Hey, that's facts, though. That's facts. This one, yeah, I would say, yeah, 110. I think so too, 110. And we got the downtrend. We got the gap fill. Actually, like I said, 2 gaps right here. I don't know, like, I mean, it only moves like, I guess it's a lot more. 103 to 114, that's a big move. That's like, let's say 103 to like 104. It's like, yeah, it's like a 10% move. About a 10% move daily. And that's what it did today. Interesting. Technicals here say it's low-key sellish, but let's look at some of the other indicators. Let's see what it's got. MACD bullish, bearish, vortex, bullish, neutral. Mostly everything's bullish though. There's like one or two things, but yeah, this is looking kind of low-key bullish still. Yup, I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down, brother. Can keep this one on watch, I guess. So the level's right here, the $2, and then yeah, we can get her started soon. Really, this looks like a range, honestly. Yeah, like right here. More of a range. You seem to play a lot of penny stocks. I don't really play the penny stocks, but they're low-key interesting. I was in Cosmo, but it has more downward gaps, so that's for sure. Take the profits. What's Cosmos? You know Cosmos? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. It looks like it's, I mean, yeah, it had a big-ass pop. Like a pimple pop. Probably the bottom's gonna be like 32 cents, I think. Or the top, this could be low-key, maybe like right there. Yeah, I would say maybe like, I would think it maybe like pulls back and retouches that, see if it can hold it. If not, it's gonna keep going down. I think that's what it looks like to me. But there's a lot of support right here though. Like hella support here. So I don't know if it actually breaks 32 cents. Because if it breaks 32 cents, I mean, it's GG basically all the way down here to like 16 cents. Gap at 118. Yeah, 118, where's that at? Yeah, down here. Yeah, it'd be like game over, honestly. So, I see you. Yeah, I would watch like this more important level, 32, maybe 30. Well, like, because it's more psychological, but yeah. A lot of consolidation right here, just a lot of consolidation. I'm surprised, like, after this consolidation, like all this consolidation. Oh, shit. I'm just trying to eat some, so let me eat. Like right here, like all this consolidation. I would be expecting like a move, like a huge move to the upside or something. I mean, a big move, definitely, for sure. It went to the downside, unfortunately. Yeah. So what's next on the list? Hey, these were some interesting plays though. I'm gonna put these on the list. What did we talk about? Apron and Cosmos. So let's take a look at DraftKings, because I think this one's interesting for sure. And I play options, so that's why, honestly, I had some options for the 15.5 today. I didn't buy them, but man, I was close to pulling the trigger on those. Basically,
And
this is
when
like,
SPY took the dump in the morning, that was the best time
what's
to
up?
buy options, right?
For real, yeah, it was the best time. DraftKings, I think they're bullish because just the season, like NFL's hot right now. Like everybody's either like leaving the stock market and going to bet, or they're just betting. Like a lot of rich people are gonna keep betting because they're not affected by inflation. Like gambling's addicted, right? So people are gonna keep betting. Drake, who else? D Hopkins, like everybody's gonna keep betting on what it is, because there's a lot of wealthy people, so gambling's not gonna stop. If anything, it's only growing. And then I looked at their balance sheet. It's not awful. Like I was looking at the balance sheet, I thought they had more debt than they had cash, but they have a decent amount of cash. They've got like 1.5 billion or 2.5 billion, and their debt's, I mean, they can basically cover their debt. That would mean they couldn't really continue operation like growth, but they've got 1.96 billion in cash. They only have 1.3 in debt. So I mean, if things get really tough on them, they could just, use their cash to cover debt and then just slow down on growth and stuff, right? So that would slow them down, but I don't think they would go bankrupt. And they could always raise capital. I mean, so I like DraftKings. The thing that I'm looking for is a break of this downtrend right here, and it's basically at that level right now. And see, it got rejected here. We've had this chart on here for a while. So what I'm looking at now is a break of that level, or possibly, a break of this uptrend right here. If it starts breaking underneath this downtrend or this uptrend, then we could start shorting this one to the downside. So we could start selling it this way. And just because I like DraftKings doesn't mean it won't come down, you know? Yeah. So that's what I'm watching. I like DraftKings. I think it's getting ready to do a big move. It's got the downtrend, and we got the uptrend, and we got the huge downtrend, which is like, yeah, that's what it is. You got any tickers you want to cover, Trippy? I've taken too much of the screen time. I think those are the ones I did yesterday.
In the sideline. I was taking a look at Apple really quickly.
Oh yeah. I'll pull it up for you. What you thinking?
Apple is holding. It's holding up. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it takes a downfall later in this December. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, it looks like it's got this big downtrend up here that it still hasn't got above.
Yeah.
And then this on the daily. So let's go to the 1 hour. So this downtrend, I'm definitely watching it because it seems like it might want to retouch it. And probably be like 150, retouch 150 for like a 4th time or something. But yeah, I'm low-key bearish on Apple. Although, didn't they have news today? They're doing their headset today. I think they said something about the headset.
I don't think anybody's buying into the metaverse idea still.
Are you bullish on the metaverse or what?
No, man. I really don't want that. How about you? You gonna be sucking dick in the metaverse?
Nah, your avatar is gonna be sucking dick though. What do you think?
No, not even for Bitcoin.
Damn. Bitcoin's gonna be a thing in the metaverse?
I'm sure it will be.
Damn. Bro, this downtrend, brother.
I'm telling you, Apple seems like a nice play, and it could actually play out this month.
Yeah. Yeah, if it breaks, right? Is that what you're thinking?
Volatile. Yeah, of course.
Definitely. If it gets back underneath 46, brother, oh my goodness, it's coming down $6 probably. But if it goes
I heard you talk about the U.S. currency. You had the chart up earlier?
Yeah. What you want? Here it is. Let me go to the daily so you can see it. Should I explain my thesis first, or do you want to give a thesis really quick? What do you think?
What was the percent move for today?
1%. 1%. About a
Yeah,
$1
I think.
US.
Oh yeah, I see it. My bad. Yeah, market's can run tomorrow.
Motherfucker. Okay, explain it.
I explained it on yesterday's stream. People, if you're interested.
Well, they weren't here yesterday.
Okay, well, here's how it goes. We have a $4 movement in the upside for the USD currency index. The market SPY, it tends to fall. So as long as we can have the USD currency index choppy or steady, same thing, or if it even drops a percent, it's completely fine. As you can see, it could bounce off support right here, 104 something.
Hold on. I gotta ask you, what's the relationship of the dollar to the stock market? Because you trolling right now.
Hey, I learned this. I picked up this tip from another experienced trader.
Okay.
So just the history plays out. It plays out with what I'm saying. So.
All right. So if the market goes up, does the dollar go up, or does the market go up and the dollar go down?
So.
Do they move in the same direction, or
if the dollar just has an upwards movement of more than $4 within a day, then the market tends to fall.
Yeah. So if the dollar goes up, the market goes down.
Yes.
And so the dollar's been going down, so you think the market's going to go up.
Correct.
Okay, but tomorrow, You think the dollar's gonna go up, or you think the dollar's, because we're at a critical level, like right
Yeah,
here,
I see. Yeah.
basically.
I
So
think we could go down and bounce. Honestly,
yeah,
I would just hope
yeah,
that the inverse or the reversal, I mean, isn't greater than $4.
right. I don't think it will. Well, maybe. So my opinion was like tomorrow we got a pivotal point. So tomorrow we break down and it's game over for the dollar and the market's gonna rally. But if it bounces at this level, then it's game over for the market and we're gonna dump because the dollar's gonna rally and could go up back to this level here, like this range up here, I think.
Yeah, good input.
So that would, it really just depends tomorrow. Like I can't predict
What
anything,
time
you know.
is this being talked about?
The data comes out like an hour before our open.
I
So
hate
it's
when
already,
that
I
shit
mean,
happens.
for real. I mean, our destiny's already doomed. I got Nvidia puts right now, and I love Nvidia. This is one I was gonna talk about actually. Nvidia looks like a really nice play to the upside, bruh. It's got so much momentum going. But and look, it looks like a cup, right? And a handle, right? And it already broke out basically. Like the move looks to be stupid. It looks like it wants to go like let's just say conservatively here. Like it wants to do like 200, 210 maybe. Positively, yeah, like $200 for sure. It wants to do like a move up to 200. If it like really breaks out, if data comes out bad, then yeah, it's gonna go stupid. But something happened after hours. I don't know why it was selling off after hours. Webull, let me do Webull. I'm gonna check really quick.
Probably trying to shake off the paper hands, in my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought it was because of some earnings or something. Yeah, it's like it's down almost 1% after hours. Not sure why, but yeah, this is definitely one that's gonna have a big move because if it gets rejected up here, like if data comes out really good, this thing's gonna move all the way back down to like 152, 155, I think. It's just gonna be nasty. And then after that, I mean the bullish trend is over. Like this is the reversal, and I mean we could come down all the way probably to 130. Damn, it's gonna be crazy. This is one to definitely watch. So yesterday we talked about these,
Yeah,
and then
good
I guess
stuff.
for tomorrow, tomorrow I'm definitely gonna watch Nvidia and DraftKings again, and Snow. I guess still again Snow again. Yeah, these three are my watch for tomorrow. And Costco actually I think has an interesting play. No, like what's up with Costco? I think tomorrow Costco could run up. If data comes out bad, I think Costco could run back up. Because we basically broke out of this wedge. We could like if we hold underneath this resistance, we're gonna come back
About
down.
to smoke real
right?
quick.
And bet. But if we bounce off here, if we bounce off of this, then we'll probably come back up to like 530, I think. So that's what I'm looking at there. Anybody have any questions? Let me comment any tickers to cover. I don't really have a big list today. And then we got the game coming on in a little bit, so I'm going to go get ready for that. I think we did pretty good today, though. I think we covered SPY. Let me recap SPY for people just tuning in right now. And if you guys can like the like button or hit the like button for me, I appreciate that. What is your expectations for tomorrow job report? Man, it's crazy, huh? I honestly don't know. Like, I think there's a lot of job hiring, like seasonal hiring for like warehouses, like Amazon warehouses, shipping and stuff, airports and stuff. So a lot of job hirings, but companies have been like doing hiring freezing and they have been doing layoffs. So I think like it's gonna kind of like how do you say cancel off. So honestly, I don't know how to predict it, but I do know tomorrow will be big. So yesterday, huge move. Today we basically expected a consolidation phase and just really anticipate or lead into that data. And we're also at the, at the big level, which we talk about, and pretty much everybody and their mother knows. But this resistance is downtrend resistance. We come, right? So we could, do that again, or it could be third time's the charm, and this thing's gonna be crazy run back up to like 430 at least. Now on the bullish side, like I was saying, we're still in an uptrend, bullish momentum. I'm not saying we're gonna have straight up green days, but the uptrend is there, right? So like just continuing alongside this support, continuing along this resistance. Maybe we have a red day, pull back, then continue going up. So something like that. And then finally, maybe like end of December, we get our final break to the downside. So maybe that's what it looks like. But this is what I think, Jack. What do you think, man? How you feeling about tomorrow? It sucks because I'm already in my puts for NVIDIA, so they're going to get wiped or I'm going to make some bank. Can I look at Rigel? Yeah, Rigel Pharmaceutical. Oof. What is this? 68-cent stock. It looks like it's at a strong support now. It looks like it's finding support here. Not really much to go off of, honestly. It looks like, I mean, if it can hold this level here, then it could bounce back up to like 75, 78. But it is in a downtrend. It's just like, I don't know if it's getting shorted or what, but it's been in a downtrend. It's just getting shorted. So until it like gets outside of this trend, it's probably going to keep going down, I think. Now, I am the worst trader, so I think it's probably going to keep going down, I think. Because it's just, it looks like it's getting shorter for some reason. It also low-key looks like a double top. So, like, or, I mean, it doesn't even have to be a double top. It could be like a triple top or something. And it looks like it's already broken through. Like, it's at 81 cents. Oh, fuck. I didn't even see that. It's all the way up here. Oh, then, man, it's got hella support up here. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, it's got hella support up here. Yeah, I didn't see that. My after hours thing sucks. You crazy for that, boy. You wildin'. You see, they're making me look like a fool up here. Oh, man, this looking strong then. Yeah, damn, brother. Let me go to the daily. You a fool for that one. You a fool for that one. I think it's got really strong support up here. Look, I mean, the math is right there. If it can hold this 80 cents, yeah, it's gonna keep going back up to like 90. You said it's already 90? It hit 90 already? Fuck, it says 81. Oh, fuck, I'm way behind. Let me check real quick. What is this? Rigel? Oh, brother, you got room to go. It's at 81 cents right now. You said 91 cents? I think, yeah, I think the next support or the resistance is up here at 91 cents. And then the next one, yeah, you got hella room. Up to $1. I think. Yeah, and you got a gap up here. Is that right? Wow. Yeah. These are the main three: resistance and supports. Strong support here. We could say strong support here. And then the resistance is not all the way till up here and here. These are resistance points, I would say. Like areas, we could do that. And we could do one more. We could do it like right here. And this is a gap too, so those are the mainly the levels to watch. It's just gonna bounce between this. So it's already up here, isn't it? It would probably retouch this level. It could even go back down to like 78, and then if it can get back above, that would be bullish. Probably go back up to there. Kind of like isolate, like, you know, come down, bounce off, come down, bounce off. What you think? How you feeling? I mean, 80s, yeah. I think those are the levels to watch for sure. When do I think inflation? Oh man, I think we have a year or two. No, it's bad. I think people are saying we have to go all the way up to, the interest rates have to go up to above inflation. Like physically, like at the store, what do you think? It's tough, man. It's tough for people out there right now. I think the market and the media will try to tell you one thing, and feds and stuff, but then reality is different, you know? Like when you go to the supermarket, like I'm paying like $8, almost $9 for a frozen pizza. I used to pay like almost $6, like $5. It's like, if you do that in a percentage wise, like What platform am I using? This is TradingView. I have a link down below. You can get like a $30 um cash something. It's like a reward or something for signing up. So you can check it out. It's down in my description. You can use that, and it helps out my channel too. You can sign up, and then you'll get the link, or you'll get the reward after
Just
upgrading.
I want to answer Jack Prendergast
Yeah.
Prendergast question on
Yeah.
when do you think
Yeah.
inflation will significantly slow down?
Yeah.
It won't, in my opinion, but they will make it. They will make it so that people believe that it is. I do
Right.
believe it does get worse early 2023. That is just my 2 cents. I wasn't here to hear GGG investors' opinion, but that's the way that I see it.
Motherfucker, that's what I said too, actually.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, we on the same page. Yeah, I think the media is gonna try to make it look like everything's coming down, and the market's gonna try to be optimistic and try to run stuff up. Cause what is it? The brokers and stuff, like the day traders or the floor traders, they make money off like having a good return season and stuff. So they're gonna. He said, "I thanks." I don't know. I mean, I think that's what it is. And like reality, inflation sucks, but the media is gonna make it look not bad. I can't believe this thing is all the way up here after hours. That's crazy. What's the volume on this? 2 million. Average volume 1.5 million. Man, this man's got all the plays for some reason. Jay's got all the plays.
I got breaking DD news and the trippy shit. If you could please show it really quick.
I bet. We are going to wrap up the stream soon because I got to get ready for this game, fellas. And I want to keep the stream
Really
short. That way,
so I'm surprised.
Yeah, but if I make the live streams longer than an hour, people don't watch them.
No, like just for me, the day has gone by like slow.
Oh, yeah. Well, you were like asleep all day. What's the trippy shit you wanted me to share? Got to house. Is he watching? He's tuned in. Oh, here's an inflation, U.S. inflation rate that got to house posted on the Discord. Let me post it up. We're talking about, let's see, U.S. inflation rate timeline, January 1.4, March, just keep going up. Here's August. It peaked in it peaked in June. Been coming down. Is this right?
Yes.
Inflation rate timeline. Strategic oil reserve at lowest level since 1984. Inflation 7.7.
Oh man,
you got anything to add for
that
this?
shit gets my heart sinking, knowing that we're running out of
oil reserves. Yeah, that's crazy. This is the one that Trippy said. Oh nah. Mysterious black hole has been found pointing directly at Earth's blasting.
What are you doing?
I sent it.
Oh yeah. Wow, it's over. That's
what
all
does
I'm
this
saying.
mean? What is?
It's over. If you want to know more, tune in to my Friday special live stream. Trippy stream.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do a live stream special. It's gonna be hosted by Trippy. He's gonna big brain tinfoil stuff. So bring your tinfoil hats. But I think that's all we got today, right? You got anything else to add, Trippy? Oh, this is DraftKings.
It's not tinfoil DD, guys. It's real DD backed up by real information. It's about how we're always constantly getting fucked and what the government has planned for us before the year 2030. A lot of people are in on it, and it's time for us to prepare. Don't miss out.
Right. Yeah, and just be vigilant. Is that the word you were saying? Yeah. Like, we bearish in the market. We know it's not the bottom, but the market's, I mean, look at this. It's been up from 350. We're back up 50 points. Insane move. It is up basically. How much is this from? If you bought, I mean, even at 580, 558, you're up.
In my opinion, what's going on is, I like to call it la la land. You know, we're just in la la land, and then out of nowhere, bang.
Yeah. I think December is gonna be nice, maybe, and then end of December it's gonna get nasty. I think we can continue this uptrend. Bulls are in control right now, unless bad data, unless Jerome Powell changes his tone, I think we're gonna just keep going up. That's true. Saul just tuned in. That's true. That's true. Well, I think that's. Oh, and reminder, just look at the statistics on the Santa rally stuff, right? So people want to be optimistic right now, so people are gonna buy, and then bam, that's when they're gonna get us. But I got some puts. So hopefully they pay tomorrow. If not, you guys won't be hearing from me. I'll be crying.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's so nice.
But yeah, we'll do the live stream tomorrow. I appreciate everybody tuning in. A shout out to Saul, J, Pong, and Mr. Jack himself for showing up, showing some love to the videos. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. And as always, anything else to say, Tripping? Anything you gotta say? You about done?
Nothing more. I'll give more input on what I think when I start trading a little bit more. It's still in the sidelines.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, Friday, we'll let you know the time in Discord, and we'll send out a notification on YouTube. So make sure you have the bell. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff going on in the world. Updated current events, updated DB.
Yeah.
It's a really good show.
Right.
Season 2.
Right. Episode
so good.
2 or 3.
People wanted a season 2, so shit.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, check out the links in the description. I got unusual whales. I didn't even use unusual whales today. Fuck. Okay, we'll do that in the next live stream. And check out the links down there. Help the channel with a like and subscribe. Hit the notification so you guys can be in this or participate in the next one.
Discord. I don't use Twitter anymore. Just Discord.
Yeah, there's a Discord link down too if you guys want it. All right, you guys have a good evening, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace out.